Well, hello everyone, and welcome to your Summit Community Group. My name is Grant. I'm one of the pastors here, and I just am going to share a little bit of what you can expect from the group, and then also just kind of give you a little lay of the land of what the next couple of weeks will look like. What you can expect from your Summit Community Group is just authenticity. We want you to be free to be yourself and not feel like you got to put your church clothes on or put on a show, but just be yourself and be free and delight in that, and also encourage that in other people. You can also expect just Jesus at the center of everything we do. We aren't going to claim that we are perfect at everything that we're doing together, but we are going to remain faithful to keep Jesus central to everything that we do in our groups. And then lastly, our groups are really focused on spiritual growth, and knowing that God grows people at different paces and in different seasons. We just want to encourage and support spaces for us to be able to take our next steps with Jesus, and then celebrate those with one another, and encourage one another that we're seeing each other grow in our faith. And what you can expect from week one is your leader is going to just share a 5-minute story of their life, and you're going to get to know them. And then in week two, everyone is going to get that opportunity to share their story. And if you're overly excited about that, I'll encourage you to calm down. And if you're maybe like a little reluctant and you're like, dude, I don't want to share my story in a group of people. The purpose behind us doing that is, human beings are narrative machines. We are so drawn to producing and listening to narrative. That is a really important aspect of what it means to be a follower of Jesus, is that we lay relational foundations with one another and create a space where we can know and be known by other people. And so I want to just give you a couple things to think about as you prepare for sharing your story. First is just starting with maybe where are you from, and just kind of articulating how you would express that in a couple minutes, and not feeling the pressure to give the long drawn out narrative of your whole life, but how do you kind of synthesize where are you from? What was your family like growing up, and navigating just that all of our families are messy, but communicating honestly where we came from with love and gentleness and respect for our families, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Another question that you could kind of think about as you prepare yourself to share your story is, what has your understanding of faith looked like throughout your life? What are maybe pivotal moments where, as you reflect back and think about where you've come from and the journey of life that you've had, what would be some instrumental moments to kind of share with the group and say, man, I had this moment and it was really transformative or shaping in my life? The next question that you could kind of kick around for a little bit is just, why did you choose to join a community group? And just make some practical notes, like what is it that you're hoping for? What is it that prompted you or nudged you in the direction of stepping into a community group, and sharing that with everyone else present. I think that is a really healthy way to lay relational foundations so that we can know each other and be known by one another. And we're just honestly expectant and excited and thankful for the opportunity to engage in community with one another, like real deal, authentic stuff that isn't just a bunch of fluff, but is sincere and honest and keeps Jesus at the focal point of everything we do. So we believe that God has big things, not just big things in terms of like grandeur, but just like profound shaping experiences and relationships to be experienced through community groups. So we love you, and we are expectant for God to just do things in your group and then also through your group. We love you, and we believe in you.